from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze To Mythic, show where I draft my account from Bronze To Mythic, folks. If you missed episode 9, it's a must-watch. Go on YouTube, check it out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell if you're feeling frisky. And now we're at episode 10, though. We're now in double digits, and we're trying to avoid the Platinum Plateau. So, of course, very, very common flow of Bronze To Mythic is that we kind of breeze through, you know, Bronze, Silver, and Gold, because obviously you just get two points for a win, 1 point for a loss. What am I doing?
This one is called Standard because it's the most common way to play. It only uses cards from the last.
Get off my plane.
Don't talk to me.
This
Sparky, go away. What? Stop talking at me, Sparky. Jesus.
Competition can be fierce.
No.
Rewarding.
Premier draft.
You'll earn rewards based on your.
Leave me alone, Sparky. Just leave me alone. Anyway, so typically the flow is we make it to Platinum pretty fast because you obviously get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a loss when you're in the lower levels. Platinum's where you actually begin, your ranking begins actually, where you're 1 for a win, 1 for a loss. And we still haven't really learned the format by this point in this series typically, so we're still kind of like learning, but we had a great last draft, and I want to try and get through it here and not get stuck if possible. So that's what we're doing right here, right now, opening this kind of crappy pack. We got Iron Crag as our rare, which is like, you know, okay. Woodland Aqualight's pretty sweet. Little card draw, little adventure action, kind of Eternal Witness adjacent. Fairy Dream Thief is fine. And then everything else here is kind of underwhelming. We got, you know, Vermin, Shadow the Oath. These are all like B level, you know, commons. Armory Mice is fine. Iron Crag is reasonable. You can see here Luis has it as a 3.5. Overlays here is untapped.gg. Download it for yourself for free. Use my link in chat or in the description. And, I mean, I think the choices here are basically just Acolyte, Dream Thief, or Iron Crag. And this seems like a preference pick. I guess Edgewall ends a really safe first pick, too, if you want to be super super conservative. This card is obviously a good fixture as well as a late game card. I'm going to take the Iron Crag, sure. I mean, Woodland Acolyte might be a little bit better, but this is a super flexible card, obviously. And, kind of cool early, kind of cool late. Just kind of stay open and see where it takes. That pack was pretty bad. So, looking for a direction here in pack number 2. We see a rare missing. We see Glass Casket. We see Witch's Vanity, which is a very, very good little saga. And we see Candy Grapple. Candy Grapple, much more consistent. However, Vanity is a more powerful card if it works. If it gets to kill a creature on turn 2, it's pretty awesome. What do we want to take here? Jeez. Vanity or Grapple? You know, we've got you know, floor versus ceiling here. Also a cut-in, Scream Puff, Hopeless Nightmare. Definitely some black cards here. Obviously with a rare missing, there's no signal. It's important to note. When you're past the pack with a rare missing, there's no signal at all because it could have been any color rare. So Grapple's really good, yeah. Food, Wicked Roll. Let's take Grapple. Just safer. FJ. Resub. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. We had Commander Night yesterday. If you missed it in the Discord, Commander Night, I played 2 games. 2 games of Commander. Me, I know, right? And it was a lot of fun. All right. Picklock Pranks is a pretty awesome card if we're going to be a spell-based or fairy-based deck. Just a stone 2 for 1, which is great. Also, we have the Icy Uncommon here. Share of Numbing Depths, which is the Signpost Uncommon for the blue-white tappy archetype, which apparently is pretty bad. We haven't read it yet, but I've heard it's kind of bad. Iron Crag, Candy Grapple. I don't think taking the blue-white card here is particularly exciting, even though it might be a little more raw powerful. I kind of want the Prankster here. Maybe try out blue-black fairies, Candy Grapple. Let's try the Prankster. And, of course, we get past the Come the Cold. Pretty good icy card. Fiery Emancipation. Triple damage. Damn. And we got Apprentice Sorcerer, which is obviously a pretty good spells card. Ego Drain, which is a good fairies card. And Gatekeeper, just a good card in general. Bounce Spell and Big Idiot. and then some other blue cards. I had the choice here between Ego Drain and the Sorcerer. Do you want to try and be the Fairy deck and play the Thoughtseize? Or do you want to try the Johan and be like a Spells deck where we can splash Candy Grapple? I think I want Johan. I think you should try Fairies. Let's take Johan. I like Johan. Card's pretty sweet. Blue-red's pretty sweet. I kind of want to try the Fairy deck also, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe that was wrong. But here's a Spell Stutter. Thoughts is a little weird too, because it can go dead, which opponent's hand is empty. But alright, Spell Stutter here is pretty cool. This plays well on both Fairies and the Spells deck. And then nothing else here is particularly exciting. So pretty easy pick here as far as Spell Stutter goes. And the Apprentice is really, really good Spells Matter cards. Take Spell Stutter. Try and build like out of a blue-red Grixis control deck. We got Mocking Sprite, which is both a fairy and a card that makes spells cost less. Kind of like a Sprite here. Takedown is very good, but we're not really even close to green yet. Treatment's okay. Fake Court. Fake Court would be good in this deck. But it's a card we'll get late, I think, if we're going to be like a spells deck. But I'll take Mocking Sprite. Fits both sides of the coin here. Another Picklock Prankster. Oh, wow, okay. Also a Firebolt, which would be great in this deck. So, and Sleight of Hand. So blue is super open. Prankster is better than Firebolt. I think Prankster's great. I think this card's really, really good. Just a stone 2-for-1. Reasonable body. Big fan of that card. Quick Study, Barrow Naughty, or the Witch. Maybe Fairies is the way to go. Barrow Naughty is pretty good if you have a couple other Fairies. And obviously we have a bunch of Fairies right now. Quick Study is good, but I think that actually, I like how both decks are open here, because Frantic Firebolt's phenomenal in the Spells deck also. So we have kind of like two paths here that are both pretty reasonable. I don't know. I'm going to take the Barrow Naughty. Yeah, Blue Red's pretty open too, but I mean, the Naughty's just good also. Maybe I should take the rule spell there. I'm not even sure, honestly. I think the Evolving Wilds is just a little bit of a gift here. Into the Fey Court, Misleading Motes, or Quick Study. Damn. Blue is super open. Take Quick Study, because we would play 3 of these and only 1 of these, so taking this early doesn't make a lot of sense. Hit Quick Study. Flick a Coin, Diminisher Witch, Scarecrow Guide. I guess we're flicking a coin. I don't think we're going to play this card, but maybe. Ice, jeez. Scout to the Cold, Ice Out, or Water Wings. We'll take the Ice Out. I don't think we're going to play it, but... Definitely an interesting start to this draft, right? Where, like, these sort of, like, 2 decks were open at the same time. Lectern and Bard. Lectern, I'm not going to play it. Last pick, Motes. Oh, my God!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh, my God!
We open up a Realm Scorcher Hellkite. 6 mana, 5/6 flying haste. ETB, if it was bargained, add 4 mana. Otherwise, it can Mastercore things down. I guess we're red again. Realm Scorcher Hellkite, come on down. There's also a Taken by Nightmares, which is obviously a phenomenal removal spell. But you don't open a big bomb like this and not take it. So, gonna slam that bad boy and maybe table Redcap Thief. But yeah, that's a boom boom. For sure, even if we're not going to be bargaining it, it's just a freaking huge monstrous flyer that you untap and start killing everything. So, yeah, pretty easy one here, I think. I think 5's a little much for a 6-mana card, but pretty insane. So, take the Hellkite. Get past the Blood Moon. Not quite really in Blood Moon territory here, but Belligerent of the Ball, Spear Guard, Hex Mage, Alchemist. That's a pretty bad back for us, actually. No Grixis card here is particularly exciting. We're not really a Belligerent of the Ball deck, obviously. Alchemist is not really great either. It's like a card that like maybe makes our deck, and then a card I want a second pick. Yeah, not really thrilled with any of these cards. I mean, I guess the ceiling on Belligerent is high if we like end up a little more aggressive. I just don't want to play this card, honestly. I'm probably not going to play this card. I'll take Belligerent. Another Picklock Prankster. Damn. That is a lot of Picklock Pranksters. Just so many 1/3 flyers. Alright, sure. Take Prankster. The only fear here is we're going to mill over our Realm Scorcher Hellkite, but you know, whatever. Most of our good cards are spells. Flick a Coin, Water Wings, or Stopgap. I haven't guessed Stopgap yet. It's got pretty good ratings and reviews. Gingerbread Hunter is a pretty busted card, but obviously not in our colors. Alright. Kind of a thin pack, but sure. Sleep Curse Fairy is not thin, however. That's a pretty good one, of course. Sleep Curse Fairies here. We got also a Gatekeeper, Attendance. Pretty good pack, but Sleep Curse Fairy is great, I think. Edgewall Inn, Quick Study, Candy Trail, or Grotto. We have all these pranksters for the Edgewall. I like Edgewall Inn here. We're going to splash black, probably. So, we're pretty good on playables. Here, I'll take the end. Let's get Edgewall Inn and Evolving Wild so far. Another Stopgap, another Flip a Coin, or I Feed the Cauldron, which is definitely the best card of the three, but obviously a little harder to cast. Only have a few red cards. I don't think we're playing this ice out. Feed the Cauldron actually kills things. I'm going to take this Stopgap. We have a chance we just don't splash, so let's just take the card we're definitely going to cast. Sleight of Hand's good. Like Sleight of Hand. Another Lectern, Redcap, Thief Tables. Thief is fine, I think. Just make some material. Might not play it. I think ideally we're just playing a bunch of spells, but only have 2 black cards right now, so splashing black is not really necessary. Candy Grapple is obviously quite good, but Trip Prankster, Sleight of Hand, Fairy. Kind of like almost blue-red fairies. I would love some more Mocking Sprites, honestly. In and Wilds. Yeah, making treasures is nice, obviously, with our big boom boom. Get the belligerent out of here. Double Stopgap. Damn. How about them green cards, huh? Iron Crag. So yeah, I feel like right now black isn't really necessary at all. I mean, the Baronauti is pretty good, but we're not rolling either. It's hard to pump it twice, so. Bing!
The Frogurt is also cursed.
Alright, so sure. Pack 3. Another copy of the Iron Crag. Take it easy, alright? So we got a Frolicking Familiar here, which is excellent, obviously. Yeah, pretty easy pick. Familiar is obviously great for us as a blue-red deck. Works for me. It's not a fairy, right? Just an otter wizard. Little guy.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Spreading Seas. Busted. The busted Spreading Seas. Quick Study, Thief, Ratter, Feed the Cauldron. I think Spreading Seas here, honestly. Just like possible bargain fodder, possible mana screw. 2-drop. Yeah, I'm in. Card's banned, right? You should gotta take the banned card. Just take the powerful cards.
They have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to jail.
Another Baronauti. We got Frenzy's like not great in our deck, but 5 mana deal 5 is just fine. I'm sorry, 4 mana deal 5, and obviously it goes off their attackers too. This card's busted. This card's really, really good. So pretty easy frenzy here. I think we're not playing the black cards. Ego Drain, Catapult's obviously very good in our spell-based deck. Pretty easy Catapult, I think. We're just gonna dump the blue-red cards. I mean the black cards. I mean, so Curiosity is whenever it deals damage, so you can put it on a Catapult, which is kind of cute, but that's way too cute for our deck, I think. Flick a Coin, Bowls of Porridge. Second Flick a Coin's probably fine, honestly. Wrapping into our Dragon's a reasonable thing. Curiosity is good on the Prankster. Yeah, sure. I might not play it, but we'll see. Another Hatching Plants. Another Evolving Wilds. Also a Prophetic Prism. So a lot of potential splash things here. We could just splash the Candy Grapple, I guess. Evolving Wilds is safer than Prism. We don't really need the Prism for anything either. Minstrosity, Assassin, take the Evolving Wilds. Yeah, Curiosity, we have 3 Pranksters, so Curiosity is certainly fine there. If we could just get that first shot in, as long as it replaces itself, it's fine. Another Mocking Sprite, which I like a lot, actually, for all of our spells. Leyline of Lightning. There are a lot of, like, unplayable cards in the Mystical Archive shot. Alright, take Sprite. We're playing the Grapple, probably. So put the Grapple back in. So we're at 1 Swamp, 3 Fixers, Grapple. Another Johan. I don't know if we're going to play it or not, but let's take second Johan. Ego Drain. Probably not playing that, but I think our deck is done at this point, so I think this is just our deck here. Another Quick Study or another Redcap Thief. Damn. Quick Study and Mocking Sprite is pretty sweet. Yeah. Corvald and Vold and the Noble Thief. It's not pretty good. Alright. I think our deck's done. Man, Ego Drain too. Jeez. Alright. Kind of an interesting, like, base blue spells deck. Let's take a little look what we got here, folks. Bronze to Mythic episode 10. This early morning Sunday stream for my football folks out there. How we doing? Wow. All right, over 1,000. So let's take a look here, and I think we're playing both Johans. Flick a coin. I think our Thief can go, actually. It's a little off plan here. So right now we're at 7 instants and 3 sorceries. So we're actually a little lighter on spells than I would like to be. I think Flick a coin is fine. Just like, you know, draws a card, can finish something off. If it ever kills anything, it's insane. We're interested in Ice Out in this deck. Spells that are Prankster, Grapple, Iron Crag. I feel like Iron Crag isn't even that good in this deck, honestly, but right now we're at 11 creatures, but 3 of them are spells, obviously. Mocking Sprite, Frolicking Familiar, Stopgap, Moats. This is 24 cards. This is fine, I guess. I feel like we're a little lighter on spells than I would like to be, but we have some flyers, and that is true. Our adventures are spells, technically, as far as, you know, utilizing our Mocking Sprites and our Unruly Catapults and our Johans, too. And you can cast a adventure spell off of Johan on top of your deck, which is pretty important to note. So the Johan here can cast a lot of different things, which is cool. I think it's just our deck, honestly. We can just not play Candy Grapple, just not bother playing the Swamp, which I think is reasonable. Like, obviously, Candy Grapple is a better card than Misleading Moats is, or like Lectern or something like that. But is it worth putting a Swamp in our deck and mucking our mana up for? It's debatable. Don't have too many things to sack to the Grapple either, so I'm not sure. I'm not trying to play this. It's not worth it. Makes our mana a lot smoother, and I don't like that many red cards, but I don't know, honestly. Double red here, but don't need much red early otherwise. I don't think playing Ice Out's crazy. It's playing a cancel. It's really a spell stutter, but Alchemist is kind of whatever. Living Lectern's also kind of reasonable. Lectern's actually pretty good because you can put the Sorcerer roll on a flyer. That's kind of gas, actually. You know, just kind of seeing like what do these pranksters do for our deck. We have a lot of like bouncy removal. We don't have a lot of like actual removal. We have like this Witchstalker Frenzy and a counterspell or two. We're gonna play the Lectern. I think Lectern is actually pretty awesome with our 3 pranksters. Putting a roll in one of these, making it 2/4 if it scries every turn is pretty insane. So kind of like that. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna play 0 Evolving Wilds. We'll play the Edge Roll in, and then we're gonna go something like 9/6/1 because we're obviously a bunch of blue. No need for Evolving Wilds, don't think. And last look over, I think it's our deck. All right, cool. So a pretty cool looking blue-red spells deck. Got a bunch of pranksters, got a good rare, a couple Johans. Deck's kind of cool, not too bad. So you know what time it is, folks? It's prediction time. Time to place your bets. What do you think? 7 wins, Yay or nay? Are you a believer or a non-believer? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments, liking the video along the way because you like my content, want to support me, and I appreciate that. Thanks so much. And type in all caps, believer or non-believer. And then Twitch folks, you can make your bets. We're currently in Platinum 3, Episode 10, Bronze To Mythic. Let's go. A lot of non-believers. You know what I love doing? Taking non-believers' money. Chat. Full of non-believers coming at me. Why not play the Wilds? Why play the Wilds? Opponent. What's going on here? We're stuck in limbo. We're stuck in nowhere land. What the hell is happening? Neither player has a hand. Have to restart. Hopefully we're not screwed here. We're on the rope. We're fine. Yeah, keep this. All right. Good old arena. So we have in on red, Lectern on 2. Curiosity looking a little curious here, but Barman reset. Thanks so much. Great time at that follow button. Watching on YouTube, watching on Twitch, watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. All right, we're there. All right, we got a game, folks. Took a little while. We got a game. We got a red edge wall in. Sleeper's Fairy. So we can Lectern here or Fairy. Should I get Fairy on? Get Fairy going. A little sleepy. I'm a little sleepy too. We're all a little sleepy sometimes, you know. Tron just runs out the Juntron. And return the Wilds. Alright, get a 4th land type. Be a brave person. Nope. Nope. We draw land, thankfully. So now we can flick a coin, study. I'll just say go. We're going to study most likely. Got Steam Command in my ear. Alright, so attack for 1, sure. Draw some cards. Make that 3rd, 4th land drop if possible. Just gonna play a Hearth Elemental at 4/5 for 5. Yeah. All right, sure. So I like how it's like not that good, but still pretty good. Misleading modes it. Play land. It's kind of weird to like motes it because they can just like eventually adventure it. They can empty their hand otherwise. But that's their only play. Maybe they can't do anything with it. So let's just say go. This thing's gonna untap soon, so tempo play kind of makes sense. We can try and draw cards next turn. We can make sure we get 6 mana. Alright, just say go. Just gonna motes it. Give it the old moat. Buy a little time to cast all these spells in my hand. Land 6. Mocha. So they're going to go on top of the library, yeah. So if they're able to empty their hand and draw cards, kind of sucks, but about to have our flyer going. We got a rare in our hand, so buying time seems reasonable enough. Here's Scream Puff. Man, they are the big stuff deck. Alright. Damn. Yeah, just 2 of each color, no problem at all. We need to find a land here. Let's slide a hand. Johan or land. Yeah, let's take the land. Alright, take the land. I guess just play Catapult. I could play Curiosity on the Fairy now, just to, like, save a mana next turn. It is going to untap. If they kill it, it sucks, but might open up room for my Realm Scorcher Hellkite. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. It's a little weird to, like, just play Curiosity. We're not going to draw a card off of it, but we do have Catapult plus Curiosity also, but, like, I don't know. Maybe just wait for that, I guess. This feels pretty all in. We can just like Curiosity, draw, flick a coin, draw. We just have a lot of card draw already. I'm more concerned with just dying. I guess we're fine. Let's just let go. Sleep Cursed Fairy about to wake up. So that question is, do we block with the catapult or not? This is obviously a free attack. So it's important to note in spots like this where you're like, alright, your opponent's attacking into my 0-4. What could they have? Like, it needs to just have nothing because it's a free attack. It's not going to block anyway. But if they have Candy Grapple here, it's pretty bad for us. We have our Curiosity and stuff. I'm still going to block them. It's a free attack. Nothing about this attack says anything about their hand, really. They would just make this attack all the time anyway. So, if they have Grapple, they can just kill it anyway regardless, too. So, make the food. We're going to play a Boundary Lands Ranger. Ugh. That was awful for us. Alright, so we get hit with a freaking a Stingblade Assassin, which stings. Post-combat range is a little sketchy, obviously. We get to kill this Stingblade and get Curiosity going. But pretty brutal, honestly. Let's kill this. Fire up Curiosity. Attack. Draw a card. Can I draw a land, maybe? We draw a land. We do draw a land. So we have Dragon next turn if we want it. And if I bargain, I get to make some mana and kill some stuff. Flick a coin. Familiar. Just play the familiar, I guess. I think I have a bit of a bop next turn, but we get the Realm Scorcher, sack. Might even sack Curiosity just to kill some stuff. We'll see what happens. We could play Lectern untap, but like, I don't want to get the thing in play, honestly, so. Oh my god, what a goddamn disaster. Rankle's Prank for full.
Hello, darkness, my old
We have exactly 2 good creatures. This is disgusting. We're just dead. Flick a coin and Lectern. They discard their Hearth Elemental. They keep their 4. I guess like they just all they have left is a 4/5 now. But now we're to freaking 10. I can't stop this thing. God, what a card. Alright, sure. We draw Mocking Sprite. So, if I play Hellkite, I attack. I guess I can race, right? I just like attack, block ping. I guess no, they have foods. Never mind, I can't race. I'm just playing it, I guess, right? What else can we do? We can go Sprite, Study, Draw, but like, we have 2 stopgaps, a Frenzy. We do have ways to kill this Scream Buff, but let's play Dragon. Alright, cast the Dragon, attack. We could trade Dragon for Scream Puff by leaving a ping up, which is a little tough, but yeah, they've got this food. It's sort of like a pseudo lifelinker, honestly.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, I need them to miss for a turn or 2 here. They draw a good spell, we're dead. So, Mocking Sprite. You can obviously block with Mocking Sprite. Has Death Touch too, so let's play Sprite. I think we're just gonna play Sprite and say go. We'll just offer to trade the Dragon for the Scream Buff. It sucks, but we have card draw in our hand too, and Mocking Sprites and stuff, so let's just say go. We're not winning the race anyway, and just hope they can't deal with this. Alright, sack of food. Please don't draw a good spell. That's a land. Okay. Feels bad, but... Wow. They don't want to trade Scream Puff for a freaking dragon? What a gift. What a gift. And I actually get to draw 2. What a gift. Picklock, Prankster, Spell Stutter. Oh, it's on, folks. It is on. Alright. Cast Free the Fae.
In and out. 20 minutes adventure.
What's up, Piccolodian? Mill over. We whiffed. It's got to be pretty damn hard to whiff in our deck, right? Our deck's full of instant sorcerers and fairies. Wow, that sucks. Alright, sure, I guess. We have Spell Stutter, Iron Crag. I'm gonna play it. Iron Crag. I think now we're gonna try and race. We can just jump block with our Prankster. Spellstutter obviously might not get there, but they attack, we chump. Yeah. I guess drawing land, spraying seas land would have been pretty bad, but still. So go. End step, they're gonna 5 damage frenzy my Prankster. They have a bunch of mana up, sure. Alright, I mean, we're dead to our removal spell. What are you gonna do, I guess? Kind of a weird card, because it's a, you wouldn't think they had a removal spell if our dragon was still alive, but it's a kill spell that can't kill my dragon. Oh, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Not a pleasant way to start our Bronze To Mythic day. I've been ripping 2 removal spells in a row. I guess, yeah, sure. Alright, I guess you got me. Pretty annoying. We had 2 blockers. Said go with 2 blockers up. You feel pretty safe usually when they have 1 card in their hand, but I guess not. So, start the first one off with a loss. Feels pretty bad, but that's okay because we are brought to you by...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Alright. Hand's great. Keep. Gotta shake off the last one. Let's go. Sleep Curse. Very good. Ember's Veteran. That is a wonderful target for my Frolicking Familiar. I think we're going to wait it. Just play the Iron Crag, honestly. Yeah, let's play the Iron Crag, set up for Johan on turn 3. I would say we're going to leave this Mana Rock. Probably. Maybe not, actually. Oh my god. It's a shooting gallery out here, folks. Please one-tap this creatures. Maybe we just quick study and Frolicking Familiar. Or we'll just play the Otter, actually, never mind. Yeah, let's just do this now. It's a shooting gallery. Shoot that one down. And now I've drawn the 4th land. I'm going to make some into the artifact. No blocks. Fairy comes online soon. Big butt on the catapult. We just Spell Stutter. Sure. So now I can leave up Quick Study and Spell Stutter. And untap. Or cast Johan. I'm going to leave a Spell Stutter, Quick Study. Attack. I'm going to actually study now. I'm thinking about it. Leave a Spell Stutter and untap. It's going to untap either way next turn, I suppose. But... yeah, let's just get a damage in. Draw Moats and Curiosity. Sure. Alright, so go. With untap up and Spell Stutter up. Just nothing? Nothing. Untap, you're just Spreading Seas. Alright, so... we want to keep up Spell Stutter, obviously. Don't want to play Curiosity into a bunch of open mana. Just like basic Magic 101. We're going to attack in the air. They could have a... let's kill an attacker kind of card. Do you want to play around that? I don't think so. Yeah, we're just Spreading Seas, a land. I would say double white, more likely, or double red. They have more red cards. How How about an island? Would you like an island? Look at that nice island there. Flick a coin, insane. This thing can sack for a roll. So you need to be aware of that. They can just sacrifice it, but flick coin's pretty cool here. It's a ward 2, so they can just kill it with that spell I just mentioned. So, gonna attack and see what happens. So we're gonna see Witchstalker's Frenzy targeting the Frolicking Familiar. That's fun. So, Familiar's dead. Take 3. Unless they have more? Nope. Okay. Let's take it up. We have Flick Coin and Spell Stutter up. Also the untap as well. Here to play Ash Ketchum Party Catcher. Well, we have Mana Leak. Works for me. Old Ashy. No celebrating here.
Cool party.
And now we have Curiosity on Fairy and Johan. It's pretty good. Alright. Now we're safe with the ward. We draw Picklock Prankster. Yeah, pretty easy Curiosity here. Fire up Curiosity. Attack for 3. Draw a card. Looking for a land here, I think. Nope. Sorcerer. Take 1. We are not going to make this equipment because I want to have extra mana. Top card, sleight of hand. So you go. The equipment's like pretty all in, I think. So, what's the overrunner of this set? Always 21.5. They're going to play a Red Cap Gutter Dweller, which is pretty good, honestly. Timo, reset. Thanks so much. Top card is Island. All right, so we'll send the fairy in. Draw that island. A lot of spells in hand, obviously.
Then you will cower before a sorcerer!
Top card is Johan's Stopgap, which we can cast with Bargain if we want to sacrifice the Iron Crag or the Curiosity. I feel like the Curiosity is kind of pointless now because we don't really need any more cards. We're just freaking juiced on cards, so kill both rats and flick a coin? How would I kill both rats and flick a coin? That's not how that card works, right? Alright, so we're going to sack Curiosity for 2 mana. And probably bounce the Catapults. So you can block the Dweller. I don't want to give him more rats either, so Bargain, bounce this, sack Curiosity. Still a bunch of mana to cast spells. So take 1. Bounce that. Draw a card. Top card is a Mountain. Mocking Sprite. Then we can cast our Prankster Fae for 1. Mocking Sprite blocks Veteran. Johan blocks Gutter Dweller. It's decent. I think we're in. Wouldn't mind untapping with the Sprite either, because we get to play a bunch of spells for cheap, so I'm not sure I have bad value of this card. Dolores Menace. It does. Okay, that's a problem. We can double block it, in theory. Let's see what happens. Sego. So they sack a rat to exile a card. It's a Skewer Slinger, which has reach, which is actually somewhat relevant. They can't really attack, because like I would happily block with both of these, so that's probably just going to be a passing turn. Then we get to untap with the Sprite in play, which is kind of good actually. I can just play with spells, so. And now we're tapped out, I can kill the Veteran with the Flick Coin. How long have I been playing? As in like today or my lifetime? They're going to attack. Wow, so they're going to trade the Dweller for the Mocking Sprite. Let's take a look first. Here's a Prankster. I've been playing for almost 20 years. Witchstalker Frenzy is an insane draw. Unbelievably insane in a race like this, or if they Leroy, which costs 1 mana, so pretty happy here about all these turn events. Slinger can block my flyer, but not at great value. Let's start by flick a coin on the veteran. Let's see what we draw. Oh, see what's on top product, I mean. Prankster with the treasure, so we have enough mana to Prankster, Lectern, and then also Frenzy if they Leroy. So they can't for Leroy, so only two attackers now. I think we're in very good shape. Attack with the flyer. And they're at 5. Play land. Prankster with 3 mana up. It's enough to Frenzy. I think we're just in really good shape, honestly. I've kind of struggled to see how we're gonna falter this game. Let's put a Lectern too, right? Just like get that set up for next turn. Alright, so there you go. Hold our treasure for... I guess Frenzy's not really... I mean, if they have like some sort of like weird haste effect, Frenzy could be good, but... Rat Catch Trainee, make some rats.
Okay, everybody tuck your pants into your socks.
Play Trainee, man. What a good Flick the Coin matchup, right? Just a bunch of X1s. We draw land, we have a Catapult on top. Okay. Let's... put a roll on our Prankster, I think, because we don't need this blocker anymore. Attack for... We should have lethal. Oh, no, we don't. They have the Stinger. So, if I kill this, we have lethal, right? Yeah, so no reach. So, Lectern, counter here, kill this, and win. Fortunately. Draw. Okay, random little flyers like this are quite good because the rolls on them make them so relevant when they have keywords. Alright, so we just do that. Just motes. Reach creature. Got sneaky reach. Attack for 5 and kill them. I like our deck. I like this deck. And that first match was kind of a stinker, but I think our deck's pretty sweet. Chat wants to know how you tell the difference between bad deck construction or bad luck with so little room for losses and limited. Just how the games feel. You know, a lot of Magic, like figuring things out, is based on feel. Feel from a long time of experience, you know? Like, with the games you win, did you feel like you got lucky? And the games you lost, did you feel like you just lost, you know? Or like so on and so forth. We're going to keep this. It's a little sketchy, but... Yeah, Prankster. We can always, like, free the Fae and then cast the Prankster, put Curiosity on it, so... What's up, Ethro? Alright, so no land twice kind of sucks, but... We've got Spell Stutter if they play something scary. Or free the Fae. Make a treasure, sure. If they cast this, then we're going to counter it, I think. They're not going to cast it, wow. Alright. Free the Fae. Top 4. Instant Sorcerer Fairy. Got a bunch of those. They're going to make rats in response to my thing. We missed again? Are you freaking kidding me? Hold on a second. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13 hits. I guess we're like a little lighter on hits than I would like to be. Still, 13's a lot, you know? Alright, they have rats. Prankster obviously lines up well against the rats. Leprechaun, new sub, what's your name, where you from? Welcome. We also can get set up for Curiosity next turn, too. Just play Prankster and leave up the Familiar. Yeah, I think I like that. Alright, let's do this. There you go. We also have the retrick where if we block the rat and they go for like a pump spell or something like that, we can blow them out, which is kind of sick. This is uncommon too, so you won't really see it coming. Nice. We got Grabby Giant, sure. Gonna hold the familiar for the trainee, I think. Untap and draw a Sleep Cursed Fairy. Alright, so we're gonna pick Curiosity here. We're gonna attack for 1. And we're gonna try and figure it out. Tony Mac reset, thanks so much. Oh, it's got reach. Oh my god. Why does a stupid giant have sneaky reach? Unfreaking believable. Well, alright, I guess that's this game. That's pretty frustrating. Just this random giant with no bow and arrow or anything has reach. Why does this card have freaking reach? Huh? Someone tell me right now. Someone stop the show. Everyone stop. Someone tell me, flavor-wise, why this giant has reach. It ain't that big. Alright? It's not like it's like as tall as a big tree or something like that. This is bullshit. Does every giant have reach? Does Bone Crusher Giant have reach? Oh, I guess there is a bow there, isn't there? It's kind of an ugly bow, but unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Opponent's laughing their ass off right now because this is obviously I'm pissed off that I attacked wrong. Pause. That's what it costs us the entire game, so. Alright, yeah, I guess. It's a sorcery. Ugh. That's literally the entire game. Can't afford to throw a resource when we're missing land drops. Pretty bad. Trainee's fine. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Good morning, everyone. Good morning indeed. Pretty frustrating. All right. How are we gonna salvage this game? I don't know if we are. Mocking Sprite doesn't block anything. We take 1,000. Catapult's okay. Sure. That sucks. That was one of the more devastating instances of Sneaky Reach. Being already behind in the game, losing a creature and a Curiosity. That's also an attacker and a blocker too. Alright. Alright. Down to 8. Here's your Minecart Daredevil. So we can Mocking Sprite. We have no good stopgap. We can just like stopgap the. Ugh, man, this sucks. We're at 8. Damn, is all I have to say. Damn indeed. I mean, they still have 5 cards in hand, too. That's just an absurd amount of cards. Alright, let's play Mocking Sprite and just say go. We're just probably dead here, but... Can you stop? Just stop. Leave me alone for 1 second. Alright. Yeah, we're dead. I'm just gonna tap the counter this, I guess. Like... We're going to rally and get 7 wins of this deck. We're going to rally and get 7 wins. I'm calling it right now. Calling it right now. First game was pretty unlucky. This game we just like made a stupid blunder. Deck's great. We're good. Not worried at all. Freaking grabby giants. Stupid ass cards. Stupid grabby giants.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Oh, whatever. Alright, fine. Alright. We're good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Not a problem. I'm gonna get right back in the saddle here. Reverse sweep, I'm calling it right now. Giant's too dumb to use a bow and arrow. Alright, Curiosity, Mocking Sprite. Sounds fun. Keep this. Make our blue and get going here. Alright. And it's fine. Barrow Naughty. Does line up pretty well against us, honestly, but sure. Here's Mocking Sprite. The fairy blocks a rat every turn and draws a card every turn, which is... Their draw was good. Might have still lost that game, but would have been definitely seriously in it. I'm not sure how I feel about this card. Our seems really clunky. Play a witch. Maybe a little food. We could stopgap and then Curiosity, but like that makes the attack next turn pretty tough too. Alright, I'll just cast this thing. We should draw a card, so. Bounce this and draw. Moats. Yeah, we can't Curiosity here, I don't think. Just to, we do get a card off. We do have a bunch of bounce spells in our hand. Let's just do it. Whatever, sure. It's already replaced itself now. Obviously, draw Catapult, but it's already replaced itself now too. So, worst case scenario, we're at card parity. Barrow Naughty. Sure. So we're going to. Like to play Catapult, but I'm just gonna stopgap again, I guess. Draw. Flick a coin. The old flickeronies. Alright. We're doing the whole Curiosity thing. Lectern? Sure, I'm in. Lectern could actually give us thing out of the roll, too, so it can get to the Barrow Naughty by itself. It's kind of cool. Now this thing has drawn 2 cards, so we're already way ahead, so if they kill us now, it's totally fine. They're gonna Grim Search. Damn, that is desperate. Whenever this card's cast and you're behind, so it's just like a whoa, really? Take 2, don't affect the board. Barrow Naughty's back. Oh, poor Barrow Naughty. It's an on-board trick, you know? Alright, let's pop this thing up. Draw a card. Attack for 3. Scry 1. Prankster's great. So, untap. We draw Prankster. We get to go land, Catapult, and I guess just pick lock Prankster. Should name red maybe on the edge of the land. Just to play way more islands, but whatever. And then, is there a reason to? No, there's no reason to do it now. I think just say go. Probably cover screwed, but damn. No, no bargain though. No bargains here. Top 4. 4 mountains.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
4 mountains. Unbelievable. Alright, so we can just Frenzy and kill the Negotiator, which is kind of cool. Unbelievable. All right, so play land. We're gonna don't want to moats this this negotiator. Make him cast it again next turn. Yeah, I kind of like it actually. So play this. Play the old moatsies. Dink. It's gotta go bottom, right? Because they're Mythic Mana. They can't. They're just gonna cast it again. Wow. Okay. Attack. Scry. Familiar's great. Draw. Chomsky's up. Chomsky's done. That's the point of the game we're in. Love it. And then just play Prankster. Sure. All right. It's been a fun little scrappy game. I guess they're mana screwed, but they've got spell every turn. Like negotiator again. Sure. All right. So Witchstalker Frenzy's kind of gas. Scry spell starter to the top, love it. 1 mana Frenzy. Frenzy's really freaking good. They could have attacked. Yeah, I like hit my thing a little early there. They could have got a free shot at it, but whatever. They didn't notice either. So, yeah, I had fun. Sure, why not? Prankster.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Yeah, Ricky. You draw land, but there you go.
Bingo!
Alright.
So we have Free the Fae or Spell Stutter. That's fun. Sleep Cursed Fairy, come on. The Fairy. We want the Fairy plus Spell Stutter, I think. So yeah, take the Fairy. Second Prankster's not super necessary, I don't think. I can also just go. I can also just play the Pranksters, not play Spell Stutter yet. Yeah, hold Spell Stutter for later, actually. Just get some things to play. We're gonna Johan next turn, probably too. First time, like, really playing with the fairy cards. Funny to see them in, like, a blue-red deck, not a blue-black deck, but that card's pretty good. We got a Cursed Courtier. Let's play the old Johan. Top card's a land, attack for 1. There you go. They have a way to free this thing. We obviously have the Frenzy to deal with it, which is cool. So, Stab Wound on the Johan. That's fine. With no pressure, we can take 2 a turn. It's not a big deal. So, take 2. Draw land. Top card is another land. I'm pretty fine just, like, playing Quick Study here. See what our top cards are. Alright, just 1,000 lands. Got it. Attack for 1. We have Untap Fairy or Spell Stutter, which is pretty good. I'd say we're ahead on board right now. Spell Stutter's great. It's important to note how counterspells like affect your deck. They're obviously very good when you're ahead, and they're good kind of like for trading off in the early game, and very bad when you're behind. So they're going to Grim Search here, looking for a bargain, and making this into a 3/3 lifelinker. We're going to counter this. It's a lot of cards. They get to basically do a little mini dig through time here. Yeah, I'm going to counter this. We'll take a hit here for 3, which kind of sucks, but we have Frenzy for future turns. Hopefully we'll find some spells on top also. So take 3. They gain 3. We got more stuff? Wow. Alright. Need to find some spells here at some point. Can't keep drawing lands. Top card is a Mocking Sprite. Sure. I mean, now you have the ability to untap this thing. We just like untap and attack. I think untap it again, I guess, right? So I might even just Frenzy this now, because they'll probably only attack with 1 creature. So I want to be able to untap and kill this lifelinker. Yes. Do this. Let me kill this now. Just say go. Really want to draw a spell. I mean, to have a spell on top of my deck. We have a lot of lands here, obviously, a little flooded. And the stab wound's going to start, you know, adding up a little bit. Unassuming Sage makes a Sorcerer's Roll token on itself.
I wish to become the most powerful sorcerer there is.
Alright. And I'm going to say go, sure. Please, have a spell on top. Nope, another Johan. That's actually really good. Because that allows us to sacrifice the one we have in play. That's kind of cute. So, alright, attack in the air. Kind of adorable, actually. You know, it's going to be not a good card. It could be a reasonable card for sure. Play this thing and just say go. It's cute. Now that we have the Sprite in play, too, like, all of our spells are cheap, too, so we really burn through, in theory. Royal Roll on the Knight. I think we're trading out the Fairy here, so... I'll just block with Johan, too. We don't need to Legend Rule it. They're going to scry 1, sure. We have good blocks here, realistically. Let's untap this thing. I guess we want this thing to block the, this, probably. Let's just do this. Let's just go, this is Sorcerer. This is Royal, so block, like, these two here and this here. They only killed one of these, pretty good. Keep my Sleep Curse Fairy to block this Charms thing. They have a Ratty card? You getting Ratty on me? No? Alright, sweet. And then they left the Mocking Sprite in play also. Okay. Play a new Johan. Top card is another frickin' Sprite. Come on. Alright, and then they have one card in hand. Alright. We were happy trading here either way, so whether it's on offense or defense. Nine mana is a lot. Definitely a lot. Always a Fairy on top, except when we mill 4, exactly. They block here and trade also. We don't have to worry about a trick, which is kind of nice, so cool. Happy to trade here with Johan in play. Hopefully they can't kill my Johan. Another Cursed Courtier. And a stockpiling Celebrant to return a non-land permanent. They return the Cursed roll. That's fine. Yeah, I would love a Hearth Elemental. That'd be great. How's it going? First time Shatter Tarnish. Everyone's had a Tarnish. Alright, so they have freed their thing. Our top card's Quick Study. It's on, folks. Now it's time to start doing it. Ancestral Recall. We draw Stopgap, Stopgap. Flick a coin. That's only once turn. Ah, okay. Sure. Long-time fan, new viewer. Welcome, my friend. First time, long time in chat. Alright, so we're going to bounce... tap this for... This costs 2. Bounce this thing, obviously. Get it set up, so... 2 mana, bounce this. Make them do it again. Draw a card. Top card's Edge Wall in. Let's bounce this token. I guess I gotta bounce the token, just killed it. But I think resetting the lifelinker is pretty important too, so... Alright, let's play a land and kill this thing. Yeah, this card's really cool. Good card, powerful card, fun card. Alright, get that guy out of here. Top card's Iron Crag, sure. Nice turnaround there. We finally found our spell clump, you know? We can flick a coin and kill this thing now, too. Which is also part of the reason why I want to bounce it. Yeah, we're in good shape now. This game is, I'm not going to call it now, but looking pretty good. Frolicking Familiar also on top. That's funny. Alright, so we'll just do that instead. Blow off some steam. Top card's a land. I think we just go face with this just to try and draw a spell. Top card is another land. Alright, sure. We're gonna play Frolicking Familiar. This is all out of order, but play this. They're at 10. Play this on blue. Attack for 4 in the air. Lethal next turn. Once a turn, side eye, yeah. Still good, though. Got that big booty.
Oh my god, Becky.
They go bottom, bottom.
Yeah.
Alright, I mean... Feeling very, very good about our position. That's what I'm talking about.
Game.
I told you, we're going to run this one back, folks.
Blouses.
I'm not going to stop. We're just going to keep going. Hand is great. Keep. Ben says, a lot of the adventures being more expensive than the creatures is a good design. I agree. Throne of Eldraine had too many adventures that just curved well. Like, Bogart's Giant's an entire mana curve in one card. That's not a good design. So I agree completely. Blue go. Thanks, Tony Mac. You're great. Let's hear it for Tony Mac. Hopeless Nightmare. Wow. What do we dump here? I think just Spell Stutter. It's like our most finicky card. Yeah, I'm just going to Spell Stutter. Alright, so there you go. We got Mocking Sprite. Would have dumped this card if I had given him the option, but... Joe, what's up? End step. Do not miss, please. Are you freaking kidding me? This is unbelievable.
Inconceivable!
We're batting like 250 on these things. That's not even good. Not even a good baseball player. Oh my god. All right. We drew a fairy, obviously. Let's try again. They have 2 cards, 2 mana up, 5, 6 cards in hand. Do I want to play Mocking Sprite or Catapult? I'd say Sprite. If I draw a land, I can go attack for 2, catapult this thing. Yeah, sure, whatever. All right. Here's the Sprites. There you go. Let's try again. 3 lands and an Iron Crag. I do think that we're a little bit lighter on spells than I would like to be totally fair, but... 90% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. Reminds me of an old friend of ours back in the day who will remain nameless, and was a Magic player. He played Magic with us, and he was a super degenerate person. And he was playing on PokerStars. He used to play like the 10-cent, 20-cent or whatever, hold'em. I remember my buddy telling me about one night where he ran it up to like $1,200 because he kept just like, he would like have a big win, move up to like 25 cent, 50 cent, win some big hand, move up to $1, $2, and just like he just kept like spiking and moving up, ridiculously short stacked every time, and eventually it was up to like $1,000 playing like whatever 10, 20 or something like that, and just lost it all. And it's just like, why would you just walk away? How do you get to that point? And it's just like, well, you would never get to that point if you had the sense to walk away. Like you're there because you're insane and you're actually gonna lose it all. It's just like, you gotta be smart when you're gambling. It's just funny. All right, so we're gonna catapult here, I guess. Just like, how would you even get to that point? Catapult. It is fine. We're a little, there's Neva Stalk. Nice. They got the stab wound to kill my creature and buy it back. That's pretty insane, actually. We have Spreading Seas. We can mana screw them a little bit. They're going to try and stab wound my catapult, probably. It sucks. But Spreading Seas to try and draw a... It's funny because like, we kind of want to leave up a blue. So if we draw a land, I can Prankster. Sure. Stone Rain. Damn it. Didn't draw a land. Alright, sure. So you go. Come on. Not being mana screwed by us. So rude. We can draw a land or two here, I'm not going to lie. We bin to our lands with a freaking stupid fairy thing. They're going to Grim Search. Alright. Put a counter here and scry, then scry 2, then draw a bunch of cards. That's fine. Julian Boother. First time chatter. What's up, Julian? Never had a Julian. Hang a poker pros as well. They pop it on everything. Yeah, that's fair. Still, it happens in the Magic space too. They bet on the color of pen we received to sign the check. That's awesome. Bin Casket and Shepherd. Oh my god. What cards did they take? These cards are both really good. That's bad. Alright. Hopefully they just like took 2 lands and read the card wrong because the UI wasn't good for them. But I think we're in trouble now. Fell Horseman? Sure. So we've missed a few land drops now, and now we're starting to get a little scared here, honestly. Alright, so menace, no blocks. Don't draw land again? God, come on. So this thing pumps. Damn. This is bad. Can't really bounce this. Pranking won't find us a good card either. Just like Cast Prankster, I guess. This sucks. Nurse says, you ever played Roulette? Need someone to explain to you the odds seem near impossible. Roulette is a totally fair game, except for the payout. So Roulette is it's not a game. It's just random. But you spin a wheel. There's 38 spots in the wheel. You pick one of the spots. If you hit it, you win. It's more complicated than that, but that's the gist of it. The only caveat is that when you hit your spot, they only pay you at 35 to 1. God damn it, come on. Not 38 to 1, which would be a fair bet. So basically, whenever you win, you're losing, because they're just like shaving a little off the top every time. So mathematically, the table makes money over time. Alright, that's disgusting for us also. I shouldn't punt that game. It's so frustrating. Alright. Take a shot. Just gotta cast Fell Horseman. Sure. So they have the ability to pump it or shrink my stuff. Just drop lands. Can we please... Can we please just not be stuck on 3 lands the entire game? Is that possible? It's like a thing we can do. Is that reasonable? And I can't bounce either of our things because they both have ETB effects. We could just frenzy and kill this, I guess. God, this is gross. Ever played on X-Mage? I don't know what that is. They get to use their adventure to just kill us for free. Can I even afford to block here then? Oh, I can actually. It just sucks is like they're so ahead on cards. They've had all the time in the world to cast these 2-for-1s. And we just like haven't had the pressure summon at all because we're stuck on 3 lands. Alright, that's also really bad. We drew the land. Now how do we win? They have stab wound too. I guess lecturning onto the unholy catapult's like not the end of the world because it will. We're just dead. I don't know what to tell you. They got a wicked roll of his turn also. We're 9 and they have 8 power in play, a wicked roll coming, a pump spell in their hand, and a stab wound. We just can't win. I don't know what to tell you. It's a pretty frustrating game. Both 0-4s. Started the thing. Yeah, I don't have anything. I got nothing, folks. That's the way to win. Yeah, we just can't win. Pretty shitty draft, honestly. Obviously, I punted one game, which really sucks because the other 2 games we lost were just like pretty crappy. Just like runner, kill spells, empty-handed, and then we just got stuck on lands hard with this game. Not a very fun draft, unfortunately. But it's the break sometimes. Yeah, we're just dead as shit. All right, yeah, not a good one, unfortunately. I actually liked our deck. I think our deck had a few too many non-spells. I don't understand how our fairy can miss so much, and it would have made our other cards better. There's a lot of like blue-red spell matters stuff where like you wanted to have a good critical mass of instants and sorceries, and we had like the Iron Crag and Curiosity, which had a lot of non-instant and sorcery cards in our deck, which I think is definitely a possible cause for concern as a way to improve the deck for a future draft. But yeah, all those losses were pretty tough. But went 3-3, untapped.gg, track all of our games. Like, we have this Curiosity, the Iron Crag, Living Lectern, Spreading Seas. That's mostly it for like non-instant sorcery cards in our spell slots. Which it really isn't that much. We just kind of hit them all at the wrong times, which is pretty shitty. But like, I'm pretty happy with this deck. Double Johan, nice rare, a lot of removal spells, decent curve. Triple Rankster is insane. This card's really, really good, despite the fact that it missed every time. And obviously Sleep Curse Fairy is pretty good here too. So yeah, I think it's kind of a bummer, honestly. I think the 3-3 is definitely the floor for a deck like this. We did punt one game, but episode 10, Bronze To Mythic in the books. YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.